Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series here on the channel. The back-to-back Stanley Cup champions Montreal Canadiens. I think we've officially become a dynasty, in my opinion. We have some young guys coming up the ranks. We have a good team already. And for some reason, surprisingly, we've been able to keep Carey Price and his contract throughout basically all of it. I think we only have two this year and another year left. So it's very impressive. I think we've become a dynasty or their team status is champion. And we've simulated 1 month into this season here, guys. And I wanted to leave it there because the only reason why I simulated the 1 month was to see the overall of our players. So if you guys don't remember, I'll show you the overalls again. Jonathan Drouin's gone down to an 87, unfortunately, so we might look to trade him in the future. We'll see. He's still simulating pretty good, though, 10 points in 12 games played. Tyler Seguin, we brought him back, 7 goals. Hasn't lost a step. Very good news. And Nick Suzuki actually was slowing down a little bit, so we've kind of had a disappointing season for a lot of our players, actually. Tuomas Laaksonen as well, sorry. 6 goals in 12 games, but only 8 points. He started a lot better last year. And only 7 points in 12 games for Phil Forsberg. We brought Kent Galchenyuk, 10 points in 12 games. This is really good. He's only 23. Hopefully he can continue to get better. He's medium elite, so I'm looking for him to get at least 85, 86, maybe throughout the season. That'd be nice. Tommy Teravainen, 4 goals, 1 assist. So the third line is actually doing very good. I would like to see Forsberg step it up in the second line as well. Caleb O'Brien, we've decided to bring him up to the NHL. He was drafted 14th overall by us in the 2021 draft. 22 years old, right wing sniper. Brendan Dubnyk here as well, another power forward. Low elite this time though, a fourth round grinder here for him. And Karostin 82, he's getting a little bit better. He's supposed to be a third line checking forward. Or scoring forward, sorry, but we have too much depth in our center core as of right now. You guys can see Lindholm, Ortio, Honka, Smith, and Oliver and Eklund. The one question that I left you guys with in the last episode was what we were going to do with that Campoli guy that is playing in the AHL. I'll show you the goalies actually before I do this. 90 overall Carey Price. He's gone down a little bit, but he's still doing decent. 2.57 goals against average. 909 save percentage, sorry. And then Frolov, 1 win in 3 games played. If he continues to struggle, we will have to make some changes. But right now it's looking pretty decent. I'll show you the AHL line. We have Brune, Christensen that may come up in the future. Suzuki as well. Brune is actually a medium elite. He was drafted second round 2022 draft. He's only 22 years old. Hopefully he can get better and he can come up to the NHL. If not, we may look to trade him in the future. Piro Zabotel, 20 years old, 77. We're looking for him to get a little bit better. Who else? I think that's it for the forwards. The D-man, Smolinski, 19 years old, 79 overall, medium top 4 overall. Terrell Couturier as well, 21, top 4. And then, was it Holmgren? Holmgren was another player that we picked up in the 5th round that has graduated from, he's gone into professional hockey. And then Don Koliakovo, this is a key player. We're probably going to look to bring him on. I think we signed him a couple years ago in free agency, and he's just turned out to be a complete stud. Kay Gleason is another player that I look for him to get a lot better. He's a medium franchise goalie. His role right now is a backup goalie. I'm not sure if that means minor league or NHL, but we're going to give him as many games as possible as a 20-year-old in the AHL. Hopefully he can get better. But yeah, the first thing we have to do is bring Don Koliakovo up. Let's see here. In the system, we got to bring Koliakovo up. Can we bring him? No problem. Yes. Okay, so he has no waivers still, so we'll bring him up. And then we might have to bring someone down. Let me see here. I might have to bring Oliveira down. What's it called? Oliveira, 2-way, send down to waivers. Send down to minors, no waivers, so this is really good. So I'll send him down to minors right now. And I'll edit the lines. And yeah, so for I think Kolyakovo was in almost every situation here. Oliveira is an 81. Obviously, I don't want to have him in the AHL, but I want him to play as much as possible. So he shoots right. Smolinski shoots left. Perfect. This is a perfect situation here. Oliveira, perfect. As long as Oliveira, sorry, Oliveira, that's his name, is in all situations, I'm happy with this. So we may look to trade Oliveira, to be honest, guys, in the near future here coming up. He's a great player, but to have an 81 overall D-man in the AHL, I don't know, it's less than ideal. So we'll give the chance to Kolyakovo here, 84 overall. This makes our lines a lot better, I think. So he shoots right. Oh, Eklund shoots right as well. So we actually have a lot of right-hand D-men, but that's all right. We'll have 2 right-hand D-men in the third pairing for now. And I'll just monitor how good Kolyakovo does in on the power play. And actually, I don't have him on the power play, but that's fine. He has to start just playing 5-on-5, and hopefully he can get better. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if Kolyakovo can keep up. Let me see actually really quickly the trade values of all these D-men that I'm possibly looking to trade. Let me see here. First, we're going to look for Kolyakovo has decent trade value. Better than Laxonen's, which is crazy. Smolinski. Oliveira has decent trade value as well. Eklund. So they're all basically the same. If you guys take a look, though, our team has insane value almost anywhere or everywhere across the board here. Sagan, Ortio, Kotkaniemi, Lindholm, Campoli. When did we get him? First round, 9th overall. So this is a player that we got last time here, last draft. Piero Zabotel's supposed to be a stud. O'Brien. Schremp hasn't even come up yet, but he's supposed to be a stud as well, 19 years old. Brune, Drouin, Kevin Galchenyuk, Glebov. So yeah, Korostin. So we have a lot of good players here. Anthony. So we have a lot of trade assets if we are struggling. Hopefully we won't be. But yeah, even trading for like a backup goalie if Frolov starts to regress or not play good, we can do that as well. But let's just get to simulating, guys. We've been talking for too long here. Let's go a couple weeks at a time. Yeah, 2 full weeks at a time. So we're 6-3-3 right now. Hopefully we can start winning again. We've lost 2 games in overtime there. So we win against Detroit. Good news. Against Florida, 2 games in 2 nights. We do win again. 8-3-3 against the Arizona Coyotes. We lose 5-0. Get trashed. I think that was at home as well, so that's not good. We come back, though, 5-0 win against the Columbus Blue Jackets, 9-4-3. We lose against the Panthers, though. I'm also keeping an eye on their Laval Rocket record as well. Another loss, 2 back-to-back losses there in regulation. I don't like to see that. And that's it. Okay, so let me see the 2-week progression of our players. I want to see the stats, actually, and see if Campoli has done anything. Let's see. Drouin has started to heat up a little bit. Kotkaniemi's heated up a little bit as well. I want him to score more goals, though, guys. It's kind of annoying how he never shoots. At least I think he never shoots. Yeah, only 19 shots on goal, so no wonder why he doesn't score enough goals. -7, so I don't know what to do. Laxon, 9 goals in 18 games. Ty Smith, Kevin Galchenyuk. Philip Forsberg is down here. He may be trade bait. He's 30 years old, and he's just not playing where I want him to be, but we'll see, guys. Where's Nick Suzuki here? Nick Suzuki only 6 points. So I don't know. We need some offense out of our guys, so let's see. Let me see what I can do. Suzuki's not working out with those guys, so I'm going to have to move him down again. Maybe Laxonen here. Laxonen always seems to produce, so let's see. Let's give Laxonen a chance in the first line, and then I do like Suzuki the way he simulates usually, but he's not playing well right now, so I don't know. Tomi Teravainen, only 6 points. Glebov. Maybe Glebov here, I don't know. Let's shake some things up here, guys, and see what happens. I don't think I've actually assigned my scouts as well, so let me try and do this really quickly. Yeah, you know what? Actually, have I? You know what? I think I have actually. I've already done this. November, February. Yeah, I've definitely done it. Actually, never mind. I wanted to just double check. But yeah, I made some line changes. Hopefully we can start winning again. Actually, I completely forgot to look at Kolyakovo's stats. So let me just do this. The main players that I'm looking for, their stats is Kolyakovo and Frolov, the goalie. So 6 points. 6 games played, no points. Plus minus plus 2. Time on ice, 13:48. So that's not a lot. Same for Eklund though, 12 minutes. Honka 22. He plays a lot. Ty Smith 19. Orly Ortio's completely become a top pairing D-man, 26:35, and then Lindholm 26:06. So it's pretty good. Hopefully Ortio can produce a little more though. I would like to see him produce a little bit more. Let's see his stats for Stanislav Frolov. 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 overtime loss. 3.29 goals against, 0.877 save percentage. So if he completely starts to drop the ball, then I will send him down and then trade for a backup goalie, a proven backup goalie. But right now, he still has 2 wins in 5 games, so it's not terrible. Against the Rangers, we lose in a shootout. Come on, guys. Let's get back to winning. 5-4 win against the Islanders in Long Island. We beat the Minnesota Wild 11-6-4 record right now. We lose against Buffalo. I don't like to see that. 11-7-4. Come on. Let's bounce back against Winnipeg. 4-1 win. Good stuff. 7-7-2 though for the Laval Rocket. I don't like to see that. 7-8-2 now. So what's going on over there in Laval? Is Cade Gleason not playing well? Is he not ready to be the starter? Jonathan Drouin has been injured with an injured leg. His estimated return is December 2nd, so we'll bring Philip Forsberg here. He's gone down to an 89. I think he might have been a 90 before. Sagan's gone down to a 90. So our team is just going down, it seems like. I don't like to see that. But, yeah, I think I think Drouin's is going to be out for like just a few games, so I won't make too many drastic changes. Let me take a quick look here at... Oh crap, I got to add someone to the PP here, guys. Just give me a second. Let me add Kolyakovo. Was I calling him Campoli? Sorry, guys, it's Kolyakovo. I was calling him Campoli, I think, for the longest time. But it's actually Kolyakovo. I'll just add Kolyakovo for everything here. But yeah, no, what I wanted to check was, what's his name here? The goalie here. Gleason. He's played 8 games, 3 wins, 3 losses, 2 overtime losses. He does have a really good record, though. A really good stats. 1.95 goals against average. And then save percentage 922. So I don't know what's going on. Chubisov has played more games. 4 wins, 5 losses. Has a decent record too, though. I think it's just our team that's not scoring enough. 12 points. Christensen has been crap. Maybe I can do Gadjevich here, or Zenishin, Suzuki, Brune. Brune doesn't look like he's ready for first line time right now. Looks like he's struggling a little bit. Smolinski, 5 goals for Smolinski though. That's pretty good. 2-way D-man. Oliveira, 2 assists. So he's not bringing his A game right now at least. And then Couturier, 5 points. Holmgren, 4 goals. So I don't know. I was expecting a lot more out of our AHL team. Hopefully they can turn it around and start scoring. But we have more important issues with the NHL team. Jonathan Drouin's injured till next month. I think 1 more week or something. But let's see where we're sitting. End of November. We are sitting in a playoffs position, I think, right now. Yeah, 32 points. 3 points away from the first team in our division, but we've played 2 more games, so can't get too excited there because they still have to play 2 more games to catch us for the same amount of games. But I'm kind of concerned about Tyler Seguin dropping to a 91 from a 92 last year, and Jonathan Drouin dropping 2 overalls down to an 87 now from an 89 from last year. So these are some players that I'm mainly be looking to trade. I'd like to see that Kotkaniemi has started to produce a little bit more. It's good to see here. Laxinen, 18 points, so nice to see him get some more assists. Ty Smith, Forsberg, looks like he's stepping up a little bit more. Karostin, where are these other players? Ortio, 5 points. Suzuki, I'm needing a lot more out of him. Looks like he started to heat up, though. I think he had 5 points last time we checked 2 weeks ago, so he's now got 10. Kolyakovo's got an assist. Good stuff. Baldwin has a goal. And that's it so far. So let's see the goalie stats. 11, 5, and 4 for Carey Price. 2.47 goals against. 916 save percentage. 3 wins, 2 losses, 1 overtime loss, 1 shutout for Stanislav Frolov in 6 games. That's pretty good, actually. He's starting to have some decent numbers for an NHL backup, so it's nice to see. Hopefully our team can continue to go on the right track here, guys. We had a little bit of a rough patch here from this week to this week, but we've started to win a little bit more lately, so another 2 weeks here. Jonathan Drouin should be back anytime now, maybe around the Boston game. Yeah, he's back now, but we won't put him in until maybe the Tampa Bay game. We lose 3-0 against Toronto. If we continue to lose like this in regulation, then I may have to add him to the lineup, but I think we can bounce back there against Buffalo. I didn't see if we won or not. Okay, actually, you know what? That's like 3 regulation losses in a row, so let's stop it here, guys. Let's stop it here. Okay, I'm trying to stop it. Okay, we've lost. We won against Buffalo, but we lost 2 regulation losses in a row and then 1 shootout loss. So 15, 10, and 5. 10 overtime or 10 regulation losses already. I don't like to see that. And we've played a lot of games too, so we got to stop losing here, guys. Let's see. Let's scratch Baldwin and have Jonathan Drouin here. And then we'll make the changes here really quickly, guys. I don't know if Glebov has done anything, so 11 points, 10 points. You know what? I'm gonna keep Glebov here. If we continue, we've struggled. We've actually been struggling to score, so I'm gonna bring Suzuki back here. Laxinen, 13 goals. Sagan's also struggling a little bit. So let me just bring back 3 assists for Kolyakovo. Let me just bring back Drouin here as the playmaker D-man with Ty Smith. Yeah, our team is struggling to score, guys, so very, very disappointing. But actually, let me do the 4-on-4 and take out. I don't like seeing, what's his name here? Forsberg should be on the second line. Continue Laxinen. Perfect. 3-on-3 should be Seguin and Drouin rather than Seguin and Forsberg. I've been extremely disappointed with Forsberg, so he may be trade bait in the future here, guys. He's helped us win a couple Stanley Cups in a row, I think. But yeah, I think he was there during our first Stanley Cup, so he's helped us out a lot, but he's just not producing where I want him to be, and he's making a lot of money. So let's simulate another 2 weeks here. We have a game against Chicago. Hopefully you can win, stop the losing streak here. 15, 10, and 5. 5-3 win. That's good news. But yeah, we'll just simulate and talk. 9-0 win. As I was going to say, let's just simulate and talk about just the state of our team. We get a 9-0 win. So we've gone on a winning streak there. I like to see that. But yeah, couple things that I wanted to mention regarding our team is Braden Dubnyk has been injured, assistant coach to replace this player. A couple things that I wanted to mention was that we may look to trade for strengthen our D there. We have some trade assets. Kolyakov's is a trade asset if we wanted to trade him. Same with Oliveira, even Eklund, that's making quite a bit of money there. Maybe to get a better second pairing D, maybe right-handed that can play with Lindholm, and then we can bring down what's his name, Ortio to the second pairing, because maybe I don't know if he's taken on too much responsibility, but that could be an option, guys, as well as maybe strengthening our second line, or maybe even trading Forsberg and bringing another younger first liner. That's maybe not as good overall, but that can help us out. Laxinen, 26 points. Kotkaniemi, 26. I like to see Kotkaniemi finally get on the scoring board a little bit more. Jonathan Drouin, 25 points in 31 games. I like to see Kevin Galchenyuk. I'm looking at some growth out of him. Ty Smith is producing. Glebov. So pretty decent. Let's see. Forsberg and Suzuki, complete disappointments here. I don't know what's going on with Nick Suzuki as well. He needs to start shooting a lot more, but our team is doing a little bit better now lately. Let's see. I want to go and do an in-game simulation, see how our team simulates, just to see who's producing. Let's see. Kind of an interesting game. We'll go all the way up to this Toronto game. Why not? If we start losing a lot, then I'll stop the simulation. But yeah, that's kind of our game plan right now as far as how our team is going to do. Or what we're going to do with our team, sorry. Potentially it's strengthening our second line. Our second line scoring. And also, what's it called? We're also looking at strengthening our second pairing or even first pairing demon, because we have some options. So we'll see what happens. I want our Laval Rocket team to do well as well, because I want Kate Gleason to start killing this league, and I want him to be the Carey Price's backup next year and potentially be the starting. Oh my God, as soon as he has been injured again, but I want him to be the starting goalie after Price gets injured as soon as possible. So Baldwin has been injured with a sore shoulder, so let's see who we can bring up. We're gonna bring up what's his name? Who's injured or who's not playing? Wait, what? So we had Rune and then that other guy injured. So we're gonna have to bring a demon to play offense for now. Cale Fleury, that's all right. He's playing fourth line, so it's nothing too important. 22, 12, and 7. That's good. Laval Rocket has also started to play a lot better. 19, 11, and 2. Let's bring Smolinski back to the lineup here. Let's see, Stuart Smolinski. Holmgren has actually gone up to 79. I think he was a 77 before. This low lead player is looking like a steal. He might have been 78, but he's looking like a steal right now. Brent Dubnyk is back, so let's actually scratch Fleury. He's a 75 Fleury, so, and he's a D-man, so he doesn't need to be in our fourth line here. Hopefully Dubnyk doesn't get injured. 23, 12, and 7. That's a pretty good record, I think. Brian Baldwin is also available, but we won't add him because he wasn't even playing anyways. 6-1 win against the Caps. Big game here against Pittsburgh. Can we win? We lose 5-3. Okay, so that's fine. 24, 13, and 7. Let's see where we're sitting. 55 points. So we've actually distanced ourselves from Ottawa. That used to be the team that was second that we were battling against, but now we're battling against the Florida Panthers and Boston Bruins instead. So let's see how our players are doing a little bit. 43 points, point per game for Tyler Seguin still. As long as he stays at a 90, I'm happy. I don't want him to go down. He's 32 now, so he's getting up there in age. Kotkaniemi's having a breakout season, finally. I'm really happy with this. 9 goals. That's his most goals out of any season at 24 years old. It's very nice to see him finally break through here. Hopefully, he can get double digits in goals. I would like to see him get 20 goals, 60 assists for a point per game or something, or even 20 goals and 30 assists for 50 points or 60 points or something like that. 40 assists. That'd be nice. Yeah, his best season was actually last year, at least point wise, but his best goal scoring season was 8 goals, and he's already surpassed that 9 points or 9 goals. I mean, right now, Laxonen 18 goals. Nice to see this. Ty Smith 30 points, very nice. Jonathan Drouin, Kevin Galchenyuk, basically the same players. Philip Forsberg has actually started to produce a little bit more with 26 points. Let me see Suzuki. Suzuki's still down here, 20 points in 44 games, 3 goals. He's more of a playmaker this year, but not bad, not bad. Yeah, I was telling you guys I want to do an in-game simulation. Take a look at Toronto, though. 17, 19, and 8. I actually want to take a look at their lines. Because they must have lost Austin Matthews maybe, right? Or no, I don't know. But let's see. They still have Austin Matthews, Mitch Martin, William Nylander, Tavares, Brady Tkachuk is on this team, Silverberg, Matthias Fromm, I don't know who that is, Nathaniel Horkov, when was he picked? 19th overall, Remy Ellie, Matt Nieto, Anthony Beauvillier, Nick Foligno, okay. Darnell Nurse, Travis Dermott, Eriksson, Zaitsev. So I think is Charles Hudon playing D? Wow. Okay, I was going to tell you, the offense core is actually fairly decent, but it's a D core that's just awful. That's why they are as bad as they are this year. So nevertheless, I want to do an in-game simulation against them just to see how our team does as far as simulating here. We're playing in Toronto at the ACC. Or the Scotiabank Center, I should say. First period, 1-0. Laxonen scores on Freddie Anderson. Second period, 4-0. Suzuki, Forsberg, and Ortio. And then 4-1. So pretty good. 36-21 the shots for the Montreal Canadiens. Suzuki with 3 points, first star. 2 points for Forsberg, and 2 assists for Kotkaniemi. So very nice to see here. Nice to see us get a win against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So we have another game against Columbus now, in Columbus as well. So let's see who was supposed to be starting. I think Price played last game, so let's give the game to Frolov. Yeah, Frolov is supposed to start now. He's 22, 76, so I didn't know he was that old. I thought he was still like 20, 21, but this is around the age that goalies break through, so I'm hoping that Frolov can have some good games here in this rookie season so he can get better overall wise. So first period, 1-1. Panarin scores on Frolov, and Lindholm scores on Al Hartman. I don't know who that is. 12-11 the shots for Columbus. Second period, 3-1. Shit. Wood and Nakis score. 23-19 the shots. I don't like that from Frolov's. Third period, 4-3. We came back. Actually, we didn't come back, but Werenski had a 4-2 goal, and Teravainen tried to make us come back, but we weren't able to. 4-3 loss. It's not on Frolov. He didn't get completely destroyed or anything. We're playing against a decent offense, I think, in St. Louis. Or in Columbus, I mean. So it's not completely his fault. But yeah, I'm going to check the stats a little bit later, guys. So this is the All-Star game here, I think. So let's simulate at all the way up to February 1st. See how we do. Our road trip continues in Colorado, and that's going to end there. So hopefully we can win here. Cody Eakin for our second and their third, no thank you. Let's see where they're sitting right now. Let's see how good their team is. So 23-19, Cody Eakin. I would take him just to like dump his salary or something, but actually we don't even have that much salary, so no thanks. And also I wanted to see how good Colorado's actually doing decent, so never mind. Then they beat us 3-2, so 2 losses in a row. We win against Ottawa in overtime. Nice to see. We got to win against Vegas as well. Okay, 27-15 and 7, 23-14 and 2 for the Rocket. Let's do the draft class now that we have a little break between games here. We're not scouting this guy, though, for some reason. Nor this guy. Okay, so I don't know why. Player info, let's see. Can we scout him? No scouts in the region. Okay, where is he at? SHL. 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 OHL. Okay, well, I don't know why I'm not scouting any of these guys. Yuri Tikhonov right here. Okay, I actually haven't scouted anyone. I thought for some reason I had people scouted, but I don't. Okay, so actually, you know what? Let me send my scouts, and I'll stop simulating here. Let me just send my scouts again. I don't know what's going on, but I thought I had some scouts in the SHL. For some reason I don't. So I'm going to send some of those guys, and I'll show you the AHL stats. I don't think I've done that in a while, so give me a second, guys. Alright, guys, just wanted to quickly show you Kotkaniemi's actually got 10 goals finally, double digits for goals. Tyler Seguin's over a point per game. 41 points in 49 games for Kotkaniemi. Taking a look here at Forsberg, though, all the trash talk that I was doing on him, he's actually stepped up his game and has 34 points now, so that's good to see. Let's see Suzuki. I would like for Suzuki to get a little bit better, but not a terrible season. Let's see the goalies really quickly. Price, 22 wins, 11 losses, 7 overtime losses, 2.39. Frolov has a winning record, so that's decent. I'm not going to change anything. He's got a winning record, so can't fault him too much. Let's see the AHL. Christensen, 27 points. Piro Zabotel, 24. Repo, 23. Brune, 20. Pretty disappointing here for Brune. Suzuki, 20 as well. That's very disappointing. Let's see his stats from the previous year. 60 points. So he's definitely not scoring or hasn't progressed from last year. So his shooting average has gone down a lot compared to last year. Smolinski is playing pretty good. 19 points, 9 goals in his rookie season at 19 years old. Let's see, who else do we got? Holmgren, 79, 7 goals, 9 assists. I don't know. Oliveira, 7 points. I don't know who else to look for. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, those are our players. I'm looking a lot more production out of those forward group there. Gleason has a winning record, 12 wins, 8 losses, 2 overtime losses, 1.70 goals against, and 0.935 save percentage. Still a 75. What's Chubasov? 73. Okay. So I would like from a lot more production out of our forward group in the AHL. Let me take a quick look at our progress report. I haven't done that all year, so I might as well do this as well. Well, okay, so I'm going to search by modification. So 18 mod for Karostin. He's still an 83 though. 14 mod for Ty Smith. Still an 85. Sagan, 12, but he went down for some reason. Dubnik, 12, still an 84. Lindholm, 11. He's still a 90 though. So nobody really has gone up. I was hoping that Laxonen would go up. 23 years old. Doesn't look like he's been going up at all. But Teravainen, who else? Kotkaniemi, I was hoping for him to get a little bit better. He is a first-line forward, so I was hoping that he'd be a bit better. Kolyakovo, Galchenyuk as well. Glebov, all these guys, I was hoping for them to get better. But no changes, at least for right now, in the NHL. Let's see, in the system. So Oli Schremp, he's gone down. He's gone up to 77. I think last time we checked he was a 70, so he's going to be ready for the AHL for sure next year, if not the NHL. Vincent St. Jacques, he is a 56 overall, top 9. I don't think he's worth anything. Piro Zabotel, he's gone up to 79 now. I would want him to kill the AHL first and foremost before we even think about bringing him up. Anthony, he's a 53 overall player. Campoli, 81. This is when he was playing with us, I believe. No, sorry, 81 Campoli. Is this the guy that we drafted? When did we draft this guy? Damn, this guy is basically ready to go here. 81 overall. I think this is the guy that we drafted first overall, ninth overall, sorry, last season with our first round pick. So this guy's ready to go here. Nicholas Lindbergh, I don't know who this guy is. Oh, he's a goalie. Okay. Growski, bottom 6, nothing really too crazy. Top 6D, Gasper Parise, Holmgren. Low top 9, we knew that. Or low top 6, I mean Ethan Bear, Chorus. That was the other medium league goalie, 64. Merchant, franchise goalie, medium franchise, but he's only 50 overall. Lawrence, top 9. Gervais Schwartz, 7th D. Brune, medium elite. I'm hoping for him to grow, hopefully. And yeah, we have actually a lot of players that are growing in their system. I didn't see anything for Gleason, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully he can get a little bit better in the future here. Minor starting goalie. Okay, that's fine. It's basically what he is right now. So definitely shows that he's not ready to move up right now. And as far as the As far as the scouts, I did sign a couple European ones. They should accept our offer very soon here. So one has accepted, and then the other one will as well. So let's see here. Okay, Victor Popov. All right, perfect. So we have both of our scouts. I'm just gonna sign them really quickly. One of them was Popov, right? Yeah, okay. Scout specific players. Oh, not for Russia. Not from Russia, though. Not from Russia. I need him to scout the SHL. I think he had really good... Yeah, no. It wasn't Popov then. Who was it? Was it Semenov or Engren? SHL. Sorry, it wasn't Popov. It was another guy. I can't remember who it was. It literally just came up, and I don't even know who it was. Alright. Well, alright, never mind. I'll just put Popov. What the hell? Actually, let me just fix this stuff here, guys. I don't know what's going on with our players here. Or with our scouts, sorry. They're just scouting the wrong thing. So let me just do this really quickly, and I'll bring you guys back. Give me a second, guys. Alright, guys. I've sent my scouts to do their respective assignments. So that's done. Let's get back to simulating here. I wanted to simulate up to maybe after this New Jersey game, before the Calgary game, and then we'll do an in-game simulation, see how our team is performing when we do the in-game simulations. 5-1 win against the New York Rangers. Another win, hopefully, against the Columbus Blue Jackets would be nice. We lose 3-1, but we bounce back and win 9-2 against the New Jersey Devils. So this is a second game, at least, that I've noticed this season that we've scored 9 goals against a team. We won 9-0 against another team. I forget who it was. It might have been Columbus earlier in the season, earlier in this episode. But yeah, we're going to do an in-game simulation here against the Flames. First period. 3-1, Laxinen, Teravainen, and Dennis. Sorry, wait, what? Sorry, what am I talking about? Since they're both red, I got a little confused there. But it's Laxinen, Teravainen, and Forsberg on Courtnall. And Grigory Denisenko scores on Price. 11-7 the shots. Second period. 3-1 still. Let's get some goals here in the third, guys. We get a goal, and they get a goal. Durant and Kemp score. So 4-2 victory for the Montreal Canadiens. Jonathan Durant had a big night with 3 points. And then Laxinen and Teravainen, the second and third stars. I don't want to waste too much time there looking at the in-game simulation stats. Let's go another game. Maybe against the other Alberta. Actually, you know what? We'll wait and then simulate all the way to this game against the Washington Capitals, actually, first. So we lose in a shootout against Nashville. I was going to say Nashville's not looking too good, but they beat us. 8-5 win against the New York Rangers. So it's nice to see that our team can score on some nights, but some nights we do get only one win. Winnipeg is placing Ian Scott. I think that's the guy who's actually trying to make the Canada team here. What am I talking about? Yeah, he's actually, I think, the backup for, or one of the Canadian goalies here for the World Juniors, I think. I think he was drafted by the Leafs, wasn't he? Yeah, Toronto Maple Leafs, 110th overall. I don't see a place for him. Sure, he's a decent goalie, but I don't see a place for him. We lose 5-3 against Buffalo, so we got to stop losing here in regulation, guys. Come on. Let's bounce back with a win here, please. Colorado, do we get the W? We do, 4-1. Okay, 32-18 and 8. Can we bounce back against the Red Wings? We don't. Okay, 32-18 and 9. Could be worse. I think I'm going to stop the simulation here. 31-16 and 3 for the Rocket, though. That's very, very good. Nice to see them go on a winning streak here. Looks like I don't want to speak too soon and say that we have the second spot in the Atlantic Division locked up, but it's looking pretty good so far for our team here. Let's take a quick look at the individual stats. 51 points for Kotkaniemi in 59 games, so he looks like he's continuing to score. I like to see this. 61 points for Sagan, Laxonen 44, Forsberg 43. Very nice to see. Durant 42, Glebov 37. So pretty. It's kind of a breakthrough season for Glebov as well. We're speaking about Kotkaniemi so much, but he's tied his best season, which was his last year, in the NHL with 37 points already in 23 games played less. So that's very good. 37 points for Glebov. Ty Smith, 36 points, 10 goals. Very good to see. Galchenyuk, 33 points. Suzuki's gone up to 33 points as well. So hopefully you can have at least 45 to 50 points. That would be nice. Teravainen, 30 points. Reliable third liner. 84, 18 goals. So very good. Korostin here. That's pretty much it. Ortio, 15 points. Kolyakovo, 6 assists. Hasn't scored his first NHL goal yet. Let's take a quick look at our goalies. Again, 26 wins, 14 losses, 9 OT losses for Price. 2.48 goals against and 9.13 save percentage. Frolov, 7 wins, 4 losses, 1 overtime loss. I would like to see his save percentage go up to the 900s, but it's creeping up, so that's good to see. Let's take a quick look at our AHL goalies. Gleason, 17 wins, 10 losses, 2 overtime losses. Incredible stats. Same for Chubasov, actually, as well. I'm very happy that Gleason is actually playing more games than Chubasov. That's good to see. And let's take a quick look at our skaters. Christensen, 37 points, so he's starting to heat up a little bit more. Same with Rick Brune. Very good. Christensen, 79. Piro Zabotel, 33 in his first rookie season in the AHL. Very good. 31 for Suzuki, so this team is actually starting to score a little bit more. I like to see this. Oliveira up here, 81 overall. That's pretty decent. All right. So this team is looking pretty good right now. So let's see what I can do. I'm going to do the in-game simulation. I might do 3 in-game simulations to end the episode. One against the Caps, one against the Islanders, and then the last one against Toronto. And then I'll simulate all the way up to this Edmonton game and leave it there and see who's on the block, if there's anyone interesting that could help us out on the playoff run here. Or, yeah, just leave some suggestions, guys, of who you think we can get and what we can improve, at least going into the trade deadline here. But let's do in-game simulations. Washington has a good team, 35, 19, and 3. They have more wins than us, so they are definitely a good, dangerous team. I think Ovi is not in this team anymore, but let's do an in-game simulation first period. 1-0. Julius Honka scores on Braden Holtby. 13-8 the shots. They're dominating us. Hopefully we can start shooting the puck more and get some goals here. Second period. 1-0. So pretty defensive game. 25-15 the shots for them. Let's hold on and score more goals if we need to, guys. Come on. 2-2. Okay, so Drew Shore and Kuznetsov score on Price. Braden Holtby scores. Braden Holtby. Jonathan Drouin scores on Braden Holtby. 42-27 the shots. So we're gonna go to overtime. Nothing happens in overtime and shootout. Can we get a shootout win? We finally do. Eklund scores on Holtby. It's pretty funny. Nice to see us get a shootout win. I think we've had a bunch of extra time losses, so it was good to see us get the W here in extra time. Now, after facing a pretty good team in Washington, we're going to be facing a team that's, I think, near the bottom in the New York Islanders. I think we faced them in the playoffs last year, so it's looked like things have gone south there in New York. So, first period, 3-0, Suzuki, Laxinen twice on who, I don't know who this Reuter guy is, the goalie, but we only had 6 shots, so I want us to start shooting the puck more, guys. Come on, second period, 4-1, Caleb O'Brien scores, and then Oliver Wahlstrom scores on Price, so 2 games and 2 nights for Carey, 26-14 the shots. Come on, guys. Third period, 5-1 Laxinen. I think he just had a hat trick there, so that's good stuff. First star Laxinen, Carey Price with a 34 save performance gets the second star, and Jonathan Drouin gets the third star with 3 assists. Very good, very good. And then I think the last game we're going to be simulating here, in-game simulation, is against the Toronto Maple Leafs. They don't have the greatest record once again. But actually, I'm going to simulate also the Edmonton game. Why not? And then we'll have a full day, or 2 days, 2 full days to do our business as far as trade-wise and stuff like that. So, first period, 3-0. 3-0, Dubnyk, O'Brien, and Forsberg score. 9-7 the shots. We're back at the Bell Center. Come on, guys. Second period, 3-0 still. 20-15 the shots for the Habs. Third period, 4-1. Jonathan Drouin scores on an empty netter, and Mitch Marner's ruins Carey Price's shutout, but another great performance by Price. It looks like he is coming on to his Connie Smythe form once again. I think whenever we do in-game simulation, he always kills it. So it's very nice to see. 35, 18, and 9 are records so far. Very good to see here. Our first round for Tyler Parsons, a second and a third. What's Parsons looking like? Let's see. He is the Calgary Flames goalie, right? That used to be, the second round Flames goalie that I think was American and played really well that one season, or that one World Juniors that they beat Canada. So I'm not going to accept that trade. I don't want to trade a first rounder just in case anything happens in the playoffs. And then last, we're going to be playing an in-game simulation against McDavid and the Oilers first period. 2-0, Forsberg and Kevin Galchenyuk score on our old goalie, Jake Oettinger. Nice to see here. Second period, 3-0, Teravainen scores on Oettinger. And the third period, come on, let's hold on. 5-0, Forsberg and Galchenyuk once again. Big game, big game out of Forsberg and Galchenyuk. That both have 2 goals, and Forsberg got actually 3 points and a first star for Carey Price with a 30-save shutout. So good stuff here, guys. We're gonna leave it here. 36, 18, and 9. Let's see where we're standing, or what we're looking like in the standings. 81 points. I think we're looking pretty decent so far going into the end of the season. Let's go take a look here at the point getters for our team. 65 points for Tyler Seguin. Amazing to see Kotkaniemi's progression. He's most likely going to hit 60 points this season. It's his best season. It's his best season of his career, actually, at 24 years old. I think this is his 6th season in the NHL. I guess he didn't. Yeah, it's his. He didn't play with us, I guess, at the beginning of the franchise. So it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it is his 6th season either way, for some reason. Oh yeah, I guess it's his 5th season, 5th full season. But it's his 7th season professionally. It's nice to see him finally break through here. Laxinen 50 points, almost 30 goals for Tuomas Laaksonen, he's a complete stud. I love just how much he shoots, and he's just a amazing player. 200 shots already. Let's see how many shots does Sagan have. Sagan also shoots a crap ton, so wouldn't be surprised if he's at 200. He's at 194, so both of these players shoot a lot of times. Forsberg, I'm really happy to see his progression. He has 22 goals. He's also shot a lot of times. He actually shoots quite a bit as well, so his goals were actually down though, but it's good to see that he's actually having his best season so far with us, at least goal scoring wise, because he hadn't cracked the 20 goal mark with us in the previous years. 47 points for Drouin, 38 for Ty Smith, Glebov 38, Galchenyuk 35, Suzuki 35. Good stuff. Hopefully Suzuki can keep it up here because our team is starting to play a lot better. So very nice to see. Let's see the goalies really quickly. Price, 30-win season so far, 2.36 goals against average. Frolov, basically, I don't think he's played since last time we checked. So you might look to give him a little bit more game or play time there. Brune has tied Christensen up for the point getter lead. Zabatel only 4 goals. He's more of a playmaker, but I would like to see him score a little bit more. Christensen, Brune. Who else is pretty young here? Smolinski, pretty decent player. Holmgren, Oliveira, 16 points. So that's good. Let me take a look at the goalies before I let you guys go. 20-win season so far for Kate Gleason. He's gone up to a 76 now. Great stuff. Hopefully continue to get better. 1.90 goals against, 0.98 save percentage. Chubasov has actually been playing really well as well, so good stuff. We have a good goaltending tandem there in the AHL with Gleason and Chubasov. Pretty good tandem there. Let's go back to the NHL screen and we'll browse the trade block before I let you guys go. I don't know if we have a very, very important trade deadline right now because I'm fairly happy with our team. I'm very happy with how I forget that 84 third line pairing D-man. I forget his name, but he's been playing really well, and I was looking to get someone at least like 84, 85 at the start of the season. I was looking to get an 85 overall D-man at the start of the season because we had just lost Bode Wild, but I don't think it's necessary now that we have that guy's name. I forget his name right now. Let me go actually find out before I start disrespecting him here. Guess I should have just gone and for the deadline. I mean, not for the deadline, but for the just the lines there. Okay, yeah, so it's Kolyakovo. Sorry, Kolyakovo. He's basically the replacement of Bode Wild. So I think it's pretty good. It's looking really good. Let's take a look here at the block. Which players are on the block, basically. We'll have a quick look. Brendan Carlo, Nicholas Backstrom, holy crap, 37, $7.61 million. Joel Edmondson, Bjork, Dawes, Nigel Dawes, do you guys remember that guy? Elias Lindholm, 30, Nazem Kadri, Rasmus Anderson, Sam Bennett, didn't turn out to be anything good. LeBanc, Jordan Stahl, I think they signed him. We didn't trade him there, all right? I'm pretty sure they signed him. Andrew Mangiapane. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Justin Falk, 32. Severson, Jacob Slavin, 85, I think. I doubt he's 85, though, guys. He's worth less than Falk. So, I don't think so. Lekkonen's on the block as well. Is that Frank? Oh, yeah, Frank Vetrano, sorry. Nothing too interesting here in Chicago. Colorado, Ryan Dzingel, nothing. Atkinson, no. Dallas has no one. Tyler Myers is on the block. Edmonton, nobody. Well, let's see. A couple top 4 D-men, but yeah, actually 4 top 4 D-men. They must be looking for young forwards or something, but we're not going to trade them anything. A couple guys here in Florida, but nothing too crazy, guys. Kempe, Toffoli, Minnesota Wild, They have this medium elite player, Harrison Hamuse. Third round, power forward. No, thank you. Ryan Johansson is on the block. It's pretty funny. Virtanen, Tuomo Virtanen, Camilleri. All right. So no one too crazy. Tyler Johnson, Nyquist, Zharkov, Voroviev. Nobody actually. Erik Karlsson's on the block actually. It's pretty crazy. Colin White might be a player that we like to get. I know he shoots a lot, right? Yeah, 235 shots already. He might be an ideal, maybe cheap player. Is his contract up this year? If he has some term, oh no, his contract is up this year actually, so I don't think so. He'd be a nice player to have at maybe like $5 or $6 million. I know he's only like 83, 84, but yeah, he'd be in like a really good player to have. If he was like, if his contract wasn't up this year, I would have him and just get, I would just get like Ottawa to retain like half of his salary, so his salary would be only $3 million. And then we would have him play maybe on the third line, have Galchenyuk on the wing or something, or him on the wing. That would be pretty good, I think. But I don't think there's anybody too interesting here, guys. Karlsson, obviously, would be nice to get, but like, who are we going to trade Karlsson for, you know? Like, he's 34, and I think we would just be moving laterally if we traded Lindholm for like Karlsson, you know? Lindholm has proven that he can definitely help us win Stanley Cups, so I wouldn't want to do that to him. Nick Leddy, I don't know who that is. Nobody in Toronto. No one here. Sontag is on the block. Wait, what? Nicholas Sontag is on the block. I don't know why he's on the block. I may look to get him. He's a left winger. Maybe get him instead of Drouin, but it's most likely not happening. But he's on the block, so you guys let me know if you guys would be interested in me getting him. I would have to get Vegas to retain half his salary, that's for sure. He's 95 overall, so he's a complete stud. But yeah, you guys let me know. He'd be a player that we may look to get. I know Duran's slowing down a little bit, so he could be an option. Maybe even Forsberg. We could trade Forsberg to Vegas. And yeah, hold up here. Yeah, it's Vegas, and then anybody else? Washington. So yeah, couple good players on the block. I think it was Hontag and then somebody else. Forget on what team, but oh yeah, Karlsson. Sorry, Karlsson and Sontag are actually on the block. I don't know why Sontag is on the block, but yeah, that could be an option. You guys let me know, please, if you guys think that I should trade for Sontag or even Karlsson. Karlsson could play with, what's his name, either Ortio or Lindholm, but we would have to trade either or these players, or even Smith or Honka even. I don't think Honka and like a couple first rounders would do for Karlsson, to be honest, and then we would most likely lose him at the end of the year, so we'd have to also keep that in mind, guys. Let's see, I'll show you our players to see who we can trade Sontag for. So I'll potentially do like Forsberg and like Anthony for like Sontag or something like that. Even that I think is a little much. I would have to get Vegas to, what's it called, to take half his salary or something. I think, yeah, we could possibly do this, guys, but I don't know. You guys let me know if you think it would be a good move for us to do. Like, taking half of his salary would make Sontag, let's see. Sontag would be, yeah, $7.117 million for a 95 overall franchise player. That would be unreal, but I don't know. I don't know if we could even do that. That wouldn't even be good enough, I think. You guys let me know anyways. But he's on the block, so that may go through. Who knows? But Forsberg, he's been killing it too. 22 goals, 26 assists for 48 points. Let's see. Sontag's 32 goals. He's a complete actually animal. Never mind. He gets like 90 points a year. So I don't know if this would be cheating the system, but you know what? He's on the block, so I can't control him being on the block or anything. So you guys let me know. I'm happy to listen to your suggestions, but we won't do anything crazy. I don't want to get rid of all my prospects. And yeah, this is a player. When did we get him? 3rd round. Jared Anthony, 55. I wouldn't mind trading him, actually, to be honest. But you guys let me know. Yeah, a couple good players here and a couple options to bolster our first line. We would have Sontag, Seguin, and Drouin as the first line. That would be unreal, or something like that. Or we can bring Drouin to the second line and have Sontag, Seguin, and Laxton, and then Drouin, what's his name? Drouin, Kotkaniemi, and I don't know who's on there. I think it might be Glebov. Let's see. I know it's been over an hour that I've been recording, so maybe I should stop it. But Suzuki's actually on the second line again. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see, guys. You let me know what you guys think. If I should make that change, if I should bring Sontag to Montreal from Vegas. But I'm gonna stop it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave some suggestions. Like I said, I showed you guys who is on the block. So leave some suggestions, and I will see you in the next episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and leave some comments, and subscribe if you haven't.